They share all the headaches. I would even say that is more interesting and relatable. Exactly. That's my thought process as well. Because a lot of people, I see students go into animation, and like a lot of like visual media careers, um, thinking like, oh, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna work on cartoons and movies, and I'm gonna be super famous and make a ton of money, and it's gonna be a great career. And it is a great career. I love it. But there is a reality to it. And that reality is animation is one of the hardest careers you're ever going to work in. And I don't say that from personal experience. I say that from a collection of experiences that a lot of people have told me. I know people who used to be doctors, surgeons, um, psychiatrists, engineers, in the military, like any walk of life. And almost all of them say that animation is one of the hardest jobs they've done. Now, the question is, or the thing here is, it is hard, but not in the like physical labor, mentally intensive, like you're going to be torn down, like for example, if you're in the military, just that like you're gonna see horrible things kind of thing. Or a doctor, like you see death and horror every day. It's terrible. It's not that. What it is it's hard because you never stop learning. With many careers, once you kind of get where you want to go, you're good. You learn everything you need to, and then you don't really need to learn more. You can kind of keep up to date. So for example, if you're an engineer, you're going to be definitely keeping up to date with the new techniques, new like innovations, things like that. But on the day-to-day job, you are doing what you already learned. And with animation, every single thing that you do is going to be a new experience. Every animation, unless you're just kind of working at a studio that just recycles a lot of stuff, which like not very many do, you're always trying to push yourself and make more interesting shots. Try to push your cinematography. You never stop learning. You're learning about cinematography, you're learning about anatomy, you're learning about psychology, you're learning about dance. Like for example, you have to animate a shot of someone dancing. Well, you got to learn how to do the dance. Not that you actually have to physically be able to do it, but you have to know the rules for it to animate it correctly. And that's what makes animation so tricky, is that you're not just learning animation, you are learning everything that you will ever animate as well, or at least a little bit of it. So for example, I did a ballet shot once, and I had to learn about ballet, and not just like the watch reference and then that's it. No, I took the time to learn the moves and why do they do certain things, how do they hold their hands, what are the rules of ballet. So that's what makes it a very difficult career. Now, I personally love that aspect of animation. I love that I will never reach a point where I go to work and it's just like, well, back to the grind, just get the day over and do the same thing I've been doing for the last 30 years kind of thing, and just like bored out of my skull. No, I like the fact that every time I go to work, I might be doing something I've never done before and learning something totally new. That to me is fascinating. I really love that.